Alright guys, welcome back to BS Garage. The other night I released that sneak peek of it cranking over. Just want to show you that we got power, everything, coils, injectors, all that's working, pumps are working, all the relays and fuses are working. The OBD2, the USB ports that the ones I do have hooked up, everything inside's working. So when I posted that, I stayed up a little late. I got it to fire right off. I didn't record it because my batteries died. But it fired up and shut off because I didn't get a chance to delete all the VATs on the computer. Let's just say I called it a night. I had to be up at 4 a.m. for work. So I called it a night. She's been setting since. So today what we're going to do, that night, let's just say leaving the torque converter unbolted didn't work out. Thought it would, but it didn't. It still barely spun enough to shoot fluid all over the damn floor. Let's just say that. But so today we're gonna hook up transmission lines, go ahead and bolt the torque converter up, and we're gonna hook up the drive shaft. Over here where it goes into the transmission, you got these little quick connect fittings for transmission lines that go to your radiator. ICT billet makes this for 6AN fittings. It goes in clips and your 6AN can screw on the end. So we're going to put them on, make the two transmission lines, hook up the drive shaft, if it'll fit. I don't even know if it'll fit. I got two of them. We're going to wing it, see what happens. But that's what we're doing today, and let's stir something up. Alright guys, I got ahead of myself. So I started making one transmission line, got one end on it. I'll show you how I put the ends on it. I don't have the special tools for all this. If you're careful, you won't scratch them up. But here's the other transmission line. What I do is I'll take zip ties and run around it before I cut them off. That keeps all the freighting down and stuff where it's not going to flare out and you got to cut more and more and more. So cut it, and when you get it down cut like that, you run your cutter around there a little bit and then take a lighter around it, then pull your zip tie off and it's ready to go. So I just want to thank everyone for watching my videos and liking and subscribing to my subscribers that's already there. I released a short last night of the 1957 GMC that we've had for a while. That's going to be our next build as soon as we get this one completed. Not fully completed, but enough to where I can drive it in and out. But we're going to bring the cab up first and the front clip. I'm going to build a table to get the cab on. We're going to fix the door jambs. The front two doors right at the bottom hinge is rotted out. We're going to fix the cab first. But just want to throw this out there, see what you guys want to see. I got a 2006 two-wheel drive with a 5.3 truck. Single cab, 8-foot bed truck. I thought about using the chassis and drivetrain and everything for the 57 GMC. Or we can leave it a 1-ton dually, and I got a couple 3126 cat. Like it is, I don't have a transmission, so I'd have to source a transmission. But let me know what you want to see. 57 GMC 1-ton with a Caterpillar, or 57 GMC on a 2006 Chevy frame. Let me know, that way I can start sourcing stuff. I will listen and respond to your comments. Just let me know what you guys want to see on that side of it. Alright, we're going to do this top one first. Still waiting on my other transmission fitting for my Riley's. It's at about 1 o'clock. The ones I took off here were so rusted up I couldn't get anything out of them. So, no point
having a little leak over $6 fittings. But these, they're flared in there too, just like this. So here's our upper. That's what these IC billet press ends are for the quick connects when they slide in just like the factory lines. And when we get the bottom one, it'll be right there. And we'll turn these a little bit. I got another clamp. These are little aluminum clamps that hold these lines together. I got one that's just a single line, and we'll put a small hole in that shroud and keep it right there. So we'll come back and snug all of them once I get the lower fitting. That's it so far. It's getting so warm out here today, it's not even funny. Here it is. Well, this is a spare, but here's the shield that goes on the side. Here's another 4L80, and here's the shield that goes on the side. Here's the factory lines, as you can see how they was the quick connect style. This one, for some reason, reverse and drive wouldn't work. Man, these transmissions are tough. They're just like the old school turbo 400s, which one of them right there. This is a spare for the car. This is a spare for the Suburban. I might take this one apart and build it for when we turbo it. Go through, completely redo all of it, make it stronger. Spare axles for the Camaro, and we got another turbo 350 down there too that came out of the Camaro. But welcome back to Bus Suck Garage, guys. This is my oldest son Peyton. My youngest son Parker, if you can see him down here. He's not feeling too good today. We've been putting long hours and hard work into this thing, and we finally got to the point where she runs. No exhaust on it. I had to modify a mass airflow sensor to make it run. We ran into some neutral safety switch, which I just hardwired up so it would run. So we make sure we don't got no ticks, noise, and stuff like that in it. But, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, why don't you get the door? It's going to be loud.
Okay.
You guys might want to stand out there. Alright, you guys ready? Yeah. You sure?
My ears are ringing.
What do you think?
Okay.
Just okay?
Too loud. No good. Okay.
Just okay?
No. Not really.
Alright, guys.
Okay. You doing okay? Hurt my ears.
We'll see if we'll fire again?
Maybe.
Well, alright guys, I'm going to show you a couple things I did to get this thing going. Me and the boys worked on it most of the morning, and I forgot to record again. But we just did some small things, nothing serious, but I got a lot of it. I'll put it all in this video. But yeah, I'll show you. So, as you can see, got cheap overview 2 connector hooked up, got the ashtray in, all the inside wiring's done except for gauges. I gotta make the bracket over there for the ECM. We'll do that later on. Still gotta do tuning. That's just an ECM that I have that's everything's deleted on it to where I can run stuff and start it. It's not actually for this engine. As you can see, I got a mess down there. My workbench is a mess. We've just been getting stuff done, but we had to. The van mass airflow was different from the truck one. I have a truck one, so we had to. Still not sure it's right yet because it still kind of lags, coughs and spits a little bit, but wired just to make it where it's set and idle so we can hear it. But we got vice grips holding batteries on because it's still got the right battery yet, but oh well. If you guys can see, we got the IC billet fittings in, transmission lines hooked up, top and bottom. Now I don't got them clamped together, but we got them ran back and hooked. I'll show you guys underneath. We got both transmission lines hooked up. We had to go back through and bolt up the torque converter. It had to get it bolted up and done, and we had to go. I'll show you on the other side. I kind of forgot about it. I haven't been really rushing. I just kind of want to get it to where I can hear it, make sure everything's good before we start going farther on the project. But I forgot to hook the neutral safety switch up. But there's a regulator. This is the return line. This is just temporary. I ran out straight fittings, 6AN fittings. This is going to run up and tie into the metal line, but this is just temporary. And then here's our pump. Don't have the filter hooked up. Kind of just got run right in the gas jug. This is all going to be tied up nice and neat. And I'm going to have a spacer here to hold this out. And these will go back to the tank once the tank's in. But we also test fitted the drive shafts I have. We're about 3 inches too long on both shafts. So I'm gonna have to make one or have one made. But I'm gonna wait until we lower it, because we're gonna change out these shackles and the rear shackles, and we're gonna bring the rear, we're gonna drop the rear about 4 inches. So once that's done, I'll do some measuring, see if I want to tackle a drive shaft or have it done. But it started up, no noises. We know everything's working. We know it's shutting on and off. So yeah, that's what we got so far. Since we got this running now, she starts some fires. Nothing serious wrong with it. Everything's working. I'm going to finish up the rest of the wiring inside. We're going to get the gauges done. We'll start getting the carpet out and the rear seats. Start putting the kill mat and stuff down. But and we're going to be putting a wood floor like that comes in the pickup trucks. I'm going to put a wood floor from the back seats to the tailgate. We're going to make a floater. It's not going to tie down to the tub. It's just going to be a floater on some metal tube, square tubing. But yeah, and a bunch of little odds and ends. You guys stay tuned, man. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. But of course, we gotta get one more start. One more before we'll get to you later.